Welcome back, Star Wars Racing Incorporated. And Sebring International. So day 2, this is practice and quali 1. Going out for practice on Darth Maul. Just on the first lap or so, the car just shut off. So had to get it towed in. Did some quick check of it was electrical for sure, and just kind of went through stuff, and you find a loose wire, and it's right on the back of the ignition switch. So that's cool, you'll take that sometimes. So didn't waste much time on that. I found it pretty quick, so good. Crimp that up really hard so it doesn't come off ever again. But stuff that happens, right? Put it back in, and nice and firm. So then we go out and it did about 4 laps, and then all of a sudden just couldn't get gears in. So something going on with transmission or clutch or somewhere in there. So here we are tinkering away. I think I found the problem. But that's part of the race weekend. It's sometimes it goes very smooth and no problem. It's all good. And sometimes something happens. Many times it do happen. So then you got to get to it, and you got to be ready to respond to that and have the parts and everything else, right? So, somehow, I'm not sure how, it looks like the clutch got damaged. So thankfully we have another clutch. So we're just kind of pull the transmission back a little bit just to give us enough room to get the clutch out and put the other one in. Check the bearing, of course. Check the fork as well. I thought maybe the fork got loose, but it seems to be there quite nicely. So I don't know. Once we open it up, I guess we'll see. But that's part of the weekend. Sometimes it's all just fun, and sometimes you gotta get in there and get some stuff done. But the key here is to be prepared to take care of stuff. So we bring a bunch of parts with us, as always. SWR 77, we're prepared, ready to go. It's not fun, you want to have a nice smooth weekend, but sometimes these things happen. And last couple times, we had issues with Kylo, our 77 Miata, and we got to fix. Almost didn't miss any sessions actually last time. I think we missed 1 session at Homestead out of 8. So we did 7 out of 8, if I'm not mistaken. So, but kept tinkering on the car, little things kept showing up. And you just got to be ready to do it. This was the first weekend back for Darth Maul. We did the test day just to kind of make sure we ran through it, but still, things pop up here and there. And I'm a little surprised with this one for this particular problem, because we just put in a new clutch. So, I don't know. So we'll take a look, get it fixed, and we'll be out there tomorrow. I'll tell you that. So, but at least we got some quality times, decent quality, not the best. We had done about almost 3.5 seconds less than we did today, and probably today we would have done another 2-3 seconds. But that's racing. That's what happens, and you just got to be ready, prepared. So, I'm get going here so I can finish this as early as possible and go to bed. But yeah, we'll be out there tomorrow. So check it out. That's what's going on here. Star Wars Racing Incorporated live 2026 SCCA Cabin Fever with Central Florida region.